What's going on, YouTube? This is back at you with some more Greta Van Fleet, picking up with Tears of Rain. It's been a great start to the album. Can't wait to get into it. Let's do it. Very nice chord voicings and chord progressions. Josh's vocal melodies there were very beautiful. A bit of a major shift there. Might be Mixolydian. That's beautiful. And it ends on the major chord. That was lovely. So lyrically and musically, obviously they go together very well. They have a very great ability to do that, to just meld the lyrics and the music as one, telling the same story, supporting the story. Bathing in the light around us, praying for the night to comfort thee, dancing on the coals below us, praying for the flood to set us free. So like the bathing, to me, that sounds kind of like, bathing is a good time of cleaning, cleansing. Light is invigorating. It signals the body and brain to wake up. Today, my wife and I went for a walk like within 10 minutes after waking up, trying to establish a better morning routine that kind of gets us feeling energized a little bit sooner. Or praying for the night to comfort thee. Night is when you're getting ready for rest and relaxing, which is pretty comforting. Dancing on the coals below us, praying for the flood to set us free. So I don't know about you, but dancing on coals, assuming they're lit, doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun, but it may be meant from someone else to be like torture. But if they're dancing on it, maybe they're using mind over matter, having a good time, you know. turn it into a party. Praying for the flood to set us free. Typically floods are bad, unless you look at it like a cleansing type of thing. So I see like taking something maybe meant for bad and using it for good, because like I've been saying in a few videos reacting to their content lyrically, our mind it's up to us to control it. It has autopilot, it can go wherever it wants, but when you take control of it, that's when you take control of your life, because it's all just how we relate to it and how we think about what's happening to us. We can't control what happens to us. We can control how we look at it. And the planet is still turning, and the faces are still burning, and the mothers with their children search for the rain. Planet is still turning. That means Earth still exists. If it's still turning, mostly people are still alive. Faces are still burning. I don't know if that's meant to be a good thing or a bad thing. I got some sun this weekend. That was good. It hurts when I dry it, but I feel alive and good. Drifting through the plains before us, as it turns to dust before our eyes, pleading for God to pour us just a little bit of rain from an empty sky. I wonder if this is like relating to the Dust Bowl. That was like, I don't remember that in grammar school or high school. I learned about that probably 10, 15 years ago, and I was like, how did I miss this concept? It happened in the Great Plains. The government urged people to go out to the central plains of America and start farming, and like a bunch of ignorant people who weren't farmers, just seeking not gold, but money, they took up the grass, exposing the dirt, nothing to hold the dirt down, and then no rain, wind comes, and it stirs up so much dust that people are dying because they're breathing it. And from the Central Plains, I heard that it reached Chicago and New York, over 1,000 miles away. That's just mind-boggling. So I wonder if this is like that. Based on that, feel free to educate me in the comments. Back to the chorus: the planet is still turning, faces are still burning, mothers with their children search for the rain. And then we have like a outro chorus: who will bring the rain, who will bring the rain. And I noticed the music shift in the early parts from like a not quite sad, but just like kind of somber, like when is this gonna end? But in like a beautiful looking towards the end. Sometimes you can look at rain like, oh, it rained on my parade. It's like rain on your wedding day. Typically times when you don't really want there to be rain. So rain can have a negative connotation, but it can also have a positive connotation because it's the essence of life. It's water. Crops need it. I mean, we need it. We have, we're in civilization, so we have drinking water, where we are at least. If you're further away from civilization in a third world country, like you rely on the rain, like exclusively. There's no plumbing to bring you water to your house that we take for granted. I know I do sometimes. It's like, it's just always there. Yeah, this was great. I really liked, this is probably my favorite of the just straight soft songs. So the chord voicings that Jake and Sammy, I don't know who, okay, I see in order: Daniel, Jacob, Josh, Sam. Assuming, I don't know, I know Danny plays more than the drums. I've heard that he's written guitar solos, so maybe he wrote some of the chord progressions. Maybe him and Jake did that. Let me know in the comments. That was Greta Van Fleet, Tears of Rain. Absolutely beautiful, lovely song. Uplifting, even though you could feel the weight of, wanting the circumstances around them to change in this story. If you like this content, if you like this reaction, please consider liking, subscribing, hitting the notifications bell to be notified of more amazing content that I have planned. And always remember, this is